Alright guys, welcome back to another Eurocharged TV episode over here. We are not finishing up, but it is damn near 5 o'clock over here. Does not mean it's closing time. We got my boy Phil over here.
It's closing time. I want to go to
He's trying to get out of here. But we also have some cool stuff in the shop right now. Right now we're doing a E85 stuff on some Infinities over here. So what do we have done with this car?
So this one is just intakes, well it's drop-in filters, lower downpipes, and a catback exhaust.
Catback exhaust.
AFE catback, and 2.5-inch lower downpipes, yeah.
Awesome, man. What does it make it so far?
So far, just on the third run, it made about 431, I think.
Okay.
So it's probably got another 10 to 20 in it. We're gonna try for 450. 450? It's a nice day to be dynoing for Houston too. It's only 72 degrees. What does it say for the 72 degrees and 25% humidity. Normally we're in like what? 85 and like 70% humidity when we dyno. So yeah, it's a good day to make some power. Very
good. Yeah. Very nice. Well, you gonna run it again for us? All right. So what does Racebox specialize in?
So we started off doing the VR30s, which is this car. So any of the Q50s or Q60s and the upcoming 400Z, anything beyond 2016 and onwards, and all the ones before the VQs, we just started doing those as well. I've done GTRs, FBO E85 GTRs. We're in the Supra game. Those are honestly, out of all the cars that I tune, I feel like the Supras are the biggest pain in my ass. Their boost control strategies are a little different than other cars. But yeah, and then we're also N55, S55, so the outgoing M3s and the 335s. But mainly still it's the VR30, and this is like the bread and butter. But these motors are great.
Where are you based out of?
We're based out of Houston, Texas.
Whenever you're going in there and doing all this stuff, you're just mostly going into the diagnostics, or do you have parts as well that you sell?
So right now we don't really do a lot of parts. Trying to get into it. I've got a lot of ideas for easy intake setups, and a lot of this stuff is stuff you can buy off the shelf. So I do recommend that to a lot of my customers. Like, hey, go get this filter, go get these inlets from this company, piece it together. That's a good intake system for you. There's a lot of aftermarket support, a lot of great companies out there. For exhaust, I really like the idea of true 3-inch duals, and I've tested that out. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of companies that do that, so hoping to make an exhaust system at some point. But really for parts, I mean, these cars are really well supported. I know Spool does great work for us. Spool gets us the FX. They brought up the FX150, FX180. They're working on that double pump for the low pressure basket. There's injectors coming out from many companies, and there's AMS is a big player there too. There's for fueling. Early on, there's a lot like XDI and companies were there too. They've kind of fallen off, but I think that once the 400Z comes out, there's going to be a lot more for this platform. But these motors are great. I mean, for 3 liters, V6 3 liter, you don't get much more than this. You got the BMW 6 cylinders do really well, and then these cars are right up there. I mean, on FBO, I've seen these cars on 93 with 3 mods make 450 to the wheels safely. Yeah. This is fucking daily that tune all day. It's not going to be a problem. With some E85, which is you got to use a high pressure pump and a low pressure basket, you'll get up to like 500, 510, 515 even. You toss injectors on there, you got 530 on stock turbos, and then with upgraded turbos, we got stage 1 options from RT and Pure, we got stage 2 options from Pure, and now people are working on a G25 custom manifold for these cars, which hopefully should take these cars to, with a G25 550 or a 660, we should be probably around 1,000 on these cars. Obviously not on the stock block. Currently though, stock block record, 700 wheel, back-to-back 3 passes with Pure Stage 2s, the FX180, Deechworks, 1700cc injectors. That was one of my customers up in New York. Nice. That car's a fucking blast. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to the upcoming years. But I always recommend, they're a bargain buy. I mean, you get, a Q50 2016 with like 30,000 miles on it. Probably get for like $20,000, even less at auction. So you toss a tune on there, you're making 450, build it, go for 1,000.
Cool, and where can they find you?
Online, Goracebox.com. There's Instagram, my handle's at Goracebox. We're on Facebook as well, at Goracebox. Reach out to us anywhere there. Call our number, 832-786-9038. Yeah, just come on by, or come by to Eurocharged, talk to the guys here. They're great. They know me. If you got an Infinity, come out here, talk to them, and I'll come by.
Cool, man. I'm glad to have you around the shop, and hope to see you around more.
Love being here.